Oh, hey, Nadir, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just browsing the excellent selection of books here in the library of the Night Court. I don't suppose there's anything you'd like to read?
I would actually love to find some books for my favorite tabletop games.
You would probably want to actually take out a book like that, and I don't think you want to navigate the Fey rules for borrowing and lending. Instead, you may want to look at our sponsor, Dragon Master Games. In addition to tabletop gaming books, you can get dice and accessories, and they're a fantastic local store and would love to have your support.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea, but we're in the Feywild, so I can't go to the store right now.
Oh, not a problem at all. You can go to their online storefront that's linked in the show notes, and be sure to write in the comments that Bard Rock Cafe sent you.
Alright, I'll do that. Thanks, Nadir. Anyway, we should get on with the show.
Welcome, everybody, to our Bard Rock Cafe one-shot. That might be more than one session, but we're going to call it a one-shot. The call has gone out. The planes are disappearing. It's the end of the universe. The four horsemen of the apocalypse are converging on Waterdeep, and all of the allies that the Bard Rock crew has made across their journeys have all been called to come to defend Waterdeep. Armies have been gathered, militia, cooks, everybody that can do anything at all is here. And it still might not be enough. Your group has been tasked with covering, I believe, the eastern side of Waterdeep. I honestly don't remember. It's been long enough, I've forgotten. We're going to say the eastern side, and if the audience...
Why don't you just name all of the sides, and then I'll just the one in that is the right one?
The eastern side, the southern side, the northern side, the western side. There you go. All right.
Yep, thank you.
You can make me sound super on it. Or you can leave this entire skit in, and that's fine, too. Little peek behind the curtain. Anyway... Before we jump in, I would like everyone to go around and introduce themselves and their character. Tell us a little bit about who you're playing today. Starting with Polly.
Hi, I am Ursa, a bear on the internet, and I am playing today my character from the Bard Rock Spelljammers campaign, Polly. Her name is Polly Juanita Cracker, because obviously that's her full name. She is a cleric of the god of cooking, which for us is Guy Fairy, and she cooks pretty much. She's acting captain sometimes for the ship, kind of big sister type. Not really sure how she's going to handle in combat today, but we'll see how that goes.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's move on to Klanker.
Hi, everybody. I'm Haley Clinton from the Dice Collectors podcast also. Klanker came up before on the bonus track Smooth Criminal, which I believe is like bonus track 46 or something. It was a long time ago. Klanker is a Genku. He has basically a long cloak and lots of gadgets in that cloak. And he is a artillerist artificer. I think that covers everything.
Awesome. Hamry, you're next.
Hey everybody, Seth Cross. Hamry is a hamster who was quite literally a wizard's pet that he experimented on and gave basically like regular intelligence to. His owner, I guess, died shortly after. So Hamry, now being an intelligent creature, decided to start learning magic to try to bring him back, and that has led him to become skilled in the necromancy side of the house. So he is a Necrohamster.
Awesome. And that leaves Diana.
Hi everybody, my name is Diana McKenzie. I'm new to Bard Rock Cafe, but I will be playing my namesake NPC, Diana the Druid, who I believe has been seen before in this campaign. I'm very excited.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Pleasure to have you. So,
Are we just like Diana's like crew of like non-human
I
animals?
was gonna say, I'm sensing
people?
a theme.
yeah,
Yeah, we're all pets.
there's a bit of a
Hey.
menagerie going on here.
We're all emotional support animals.
It honestly makes me feel a little bad about what I'm going to do.
I'm like
'Cause it's-
60.
But yeah, so the call goes out. Everybody is rallying outside the gates. The fences are going up, sandbags, spike walls, everything they can do to prepare for whatever kind of army is going to approach from this side. You guys have the better part of a day to prepare. And I know, looking at this list, that we have a lot of casters in this group. So if there's anything you would like to do, you have plenty of time to cast some spells and get a long rest. If there's things that last like the whole day that you want to do for free, stuff like that.
Oh, lovely.
Great.
So, before we jump in to events that happen, I guess I'll go down the list. Holly, do you have anything that you would like to do in preparation?
As close to the end of this time frame as we have, I would like to. I gotta remember exactly what it's called. I'm cooking something. I know that. All right. What I'm gonna do is, if it's all right with you, Kenny, I would like to cast a Hero's Feast.
Sure.
Actually, hold on. I want Hero's Feast, or want to do this instead? Can I do Hero's Feast and do something else?
What's the something
Like, can I
else?
stack it? I can make a meal for up to my up to some number. It'll cover all of us. I basically get to award a bunch of bonuses. Let me get you the exact list here. So I can, if I cook a meal and everyone eats it for breakfast, everyone will get to add my Wisdom modifier to weapons attacks and damage rolls. Their speed will increase by 10 feet. Your spell attack bonus and spell DC increases by my Wisdom modifier. Your AC increases by my Wisdom modifier. And that's all that I think is relevant right this very second.
Very well. So
what is
yes,
your-
I will let you stack them. And because you're able to get a long rest, and I know those last the full day, you won't really need to expend... Like, you'll spend the spell slot for Hero's Feast and then get it back at the end of the rest.
Okay. So, everyone, you will get all those things that I just said. I will repeat them again right now. So you're going to add a +4 to all your weapons attacks and damage rolls. Your speed increases by 10 feet. Your spell attack bonus and spell DC increase by +4. And your AC increases by +4.
Wow.
You
In addition to the Hero's Feast stuff, which
need to roll 2d10. That increases their max hit points for the day by that amount. And then a bunch of other stuff. Hero's Feast I am intimately familiar with because I played a cleric.
a 0 on the die is 0 or 10.
That is a 10.
10.
All right, 11.
Wow.
So,
Oh,
yeah, great, right?
I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Oh.
The +4 for attacks, is that just to weapon attacks? Or is that also to magic?
There was also a
It's-
+4
it's
to
weapon
the spell
attacks.
attack bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they rolled off a few different
Yep.
+4s. So
Yeah.
AC, weapon attack, DC, weapon and damage rolls.
That's a crazy
And
number
spell
of
attack,
things. That's,
Yeah.
that's a fantastic buff. I feel less bad about what I'm throwing.
Is-
And
Just for everybody's reference, I did also put it in the chat that we were using prior to this, so that if you need a quick reference, it's there.
I saw it. It's excellent. So, real quick, how much was that temp HP, and then how long does this last for?
So it increases your maximum
Your max.
hit points. It's not temp
Okay.
hit points. It increases your maximum by 11 for 24 hours.
Thank you.
In addition, with the Hero's Feast and all the buffs that you did get, you know how you got an increase to your maximum hit points? Why not also have some temp hit points? Plus 12 temporary hit points, plus, in addition to that, you get a D10 that you can use on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that you make in the next 24 hours. And that is the last of it. Yes.
That's so many.
So enjoy all your extra hit points.
Polly is such a straight support character, up and down.
Just 100%, yeah.
Would you believe, even with all of that, I still don't have 100 hit points at level 16?
That's concerning.
Oh my god!
I am a hamster.
This whole fight is going to be the rest of the party propping up Hamry.
I am here to be the fodder. I will be very far in the back, hiding under a leaf, and walking on puddles of pee.
Yep.
And I think that is it.
Alright, so for Hero's Feast, it is plus 11 max hit points. You are all immune to poison damage and the poisoned condition. You are immune to fear. And you all have advantage on wisdom saving throws for the session.
And we're immune to poison, Seth?
Yes. Poison, anything poison, don't worry about it. Anything fear, don't worry about it. I also put it in the Discord chat for reference. Alright, Polly. So that's everything pre-long rest that you do. Is there anything post-long rest, maybe a little closer, like you see things on the horizon that you want to do? Like, hey, combat is imminent, I'm doing this.
I don't think there's anything right off the bat. I think she's just going to kind of be like, I don't know where this is going. So I'm just going to kind of, for the time being... so does anyone look particularly squishy?
I mean, I am a hamster.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's also just funny because it's the hamster. I'm gonna walk up to Hamry and I'm just gonna put my talon on Hamry's shoulder and just be like, I think we got this. I think we can manage. Let's just do our best out there. And I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Hamry.
Amazing.
There is a very small puddle of liquid under me now. And the big taloned creature touching me.
Yeah. So,
Gross.
Hamry, are you familiar with Death Ward and what it does?
Vaguely.
So
the first time that you would drop to 0, as a result of taking damage, you're going to drop to 1 instead.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only relevant part. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I deal 9,001 damage to you, you drop to 1 hit point.
For those of you that are Pokemon players, it's like a focus sash.
So that's it for Polly. Diana, do you have anything that you would like to do in preparation for everything that's coming?
Yeah, my understanding is we are in my Druid Grove, correct?
We are, yes.
I would like to cast Druid
Waterdeep
Grove.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
So I'm going to cast Druid Grove. I'm going to... It says that I can... I know I can fill any number of 5-foot squares with fog and with grasping undergrowth. How do we want to handle that, or do we just want to pretend that that's not really there for right now, since we don't have a map for me to place things on?
So because we don't have a map, because that was... I really should have a map for the graveyard by this point.
It's fine.
So...
Can I say that I have it everywhere, but all of our party and allies are immune to all of it?
Yeah, I will say... Whichever ends up being the most narratively convenient for you, like in your favor, the fog and the undergrowth work that way, right? Like if it makes sense, if they're in your grove and you need somebody to be in the undergrowth, they're in the undergrowth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You also have, don't forget, your 4 trees that awaken.
Yep, I have their stats. Shall I control them during the...
So they will go on your turn,
session?
just to keep it simple.
Perfect.
And then...
I think that's everything that I was going to be doing.
Okay. So you cast that. That lasts for 24 hours, so you can do that before the long rest and get the spell slot back.
Okay.
So you have activated your grove's defenses, and you are fully ready to go. There's nothing else you want to do, like, as combat is imminent, but before they get, like you see the enemy on the horizon, but they're not there yet. Nothing else that you want to do right at that point.
Actually, I think I would like to cast Conjure Animals and conjure a polar bear.
Okay. So just stacking as many things.
Yes, just throw as much out at them as we can.
Weirdly, this is just the zoo episode, which I should have expected. I should have known that going in. Okay. So when we get to that point, polar bear. Okay.
but please note that I didn't make the bear. This was someone else made the bear. It wasn't me this time.
Yeah, oddly, you're the bird, right?
Yeah.
To everyone's shock and awe. Okay. Hamry. Oh, go ahead.
One thing is that the polar bear will have its own turn.
We can do it that way.
We can also have it go on mine.
Let's just do everything on your turn for simplicity's sake, unless you really want to roll separate initiatives.
No.
Okay. So, just be ready on your turn to be doing a lot of rolling for different things.
Okay, perfect.
If you know, I will say this, if you know ahead of time what something is going to be doing, just roll the dice and let me know what they are. That way, we can kind of keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Who did I say? Hamry.
So, I did not think about this before realizing that I was going to be playing with a druid and in a druid's grove. As a necromancer, first thing I would always want to notice is if there are, how do I say this, resources available.
Oh, yeah. It's a graveyard.
Okay. How mad is the druid going to be if the graveyard decides to join us for the fight?
Just not her husband, right? Isn't her husband buried in there?
Yes, your husband is buried here, and more on that in a bit.
I appreciate your consideration in asking before you do anything. I will point out the grave sites that I wish to remain intact and undisturbed, but in light of the seriousness of everything else, please use my full resources of the grove as best you can to protect it.
Okay. The second thing I have to also ask the druid in the druid's house is that I have made friends with some unsavory creatures across the plains, aka demons and devils. Is there anything like that you don't want invited in?
Will they leave once we are...
I don't...
Or will they be taking up permanent residence here?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that once, because it's a summon spell, so the summon greater demon is a summon, so I think they just go away. The infernal calling is basically like snatching a devil from the Nine Hells. So that one I'm not sure about, because I think technically I could lose control of that one.
She takes kind of a calming breath and says, once again, any resources that we can use on our side, yes, please do use them.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I will use one of my Animate Dead castings. I'm just trying to make sure I know what level I'm doing this at. When you cast this as a 4th or higher, you animate a restore control over 2 additional. So if I do it as a 5th level spell, I could have 5.
Yes, so I will also say this. You can spend all your spell slots on Animate Dead for right now, because you get a long rest after, and it lasts for 24 hours.
Don't tell me that.
So you can have a small army of zombies and skeletons, whatever you desire. The caveat is you have to keep track of all their rolls and attacks and everything.
Oh god. How would we do that? Like, how would their stats be broken out? Or are we just gonna have them all have like the same attack roll?
How many zombies and skeletons are you creating? Let's start there.
Well, so it's a 3rd level spell. For every level I cast it above 3rd level, so 4th I would get 2 more, 5th I would get 4 more, etc. And I have up to 8th level spells.
Oh man.
I have 1/8 level. That's what I'm saying. Like, how complicated? I don't want to make it complicated. So can we simplify it?
Yes. Let me.
Okay.
I'll do some math. You give me a total number, and I'll do some averages, and we'll just do that. Okay.
Okay. In that case, also because it is a graveyard, right? So it's a set amount of resources. You can also just cap me out at this is as many people have been buried here. I know it's a graveyard, but that doesn't mean that there's hundreds of,
It's the central graveyard of one of the biggest cities in Forgotten Realms. You have.
Okay. Never mind. Fantastic. So if you want to come back to me, I can tell you what I can max out at before a long rest.
Yeah. So let's do that. Just start writing down numbers. If there's anything else that you want to cast as well, just track that. I'll swing over to Klanker and then come back to you. So Klanker, what do you got?
So
The funniest thing you could say is nothing, and I go right back to Seth. Which...
I have a couple of ideas.
No, not that.
Can everyone cast Cure Wounds, or would that be helpful to anybody to be able to heal themselves? Is everybody good?
I have so many healing spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't heal at all.
I have multiple healing spells as well.
I do the opposite of that.
Okay. Is that Hamry that can't heal?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, all I do is the opposite.
So, I, being a very large, hooded crow, am going to also come up to Hamry and hand them a little wand. And in that wand is the spell Cure Wounds that they can cast 10 times. And Klanker doesn't really talk because they're a Genku. Their mouth just opens and you just hear good luck. And there's no mouth movement. It's just the noise comes out.
Well,
Can we have Can we have it that it happens at the same time?
Or like
So,
immediately,
I walk up-
immediately after.
Yeah, like I walk up. I walk up and I'm like, yeah, I think we got this. And then you immediately after you're just like, yeah, good luck on either side.
What I love about this is the last time we saw Hamry, we had the exact same thing go on.
Yeah. Hamry is pretty afraid of like everything that goes on around him because he is small.
Hamry is just alarmingly around bird creatures all the time.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Every time he's been on this server, every time we've had a recording with him, birds.
Hey, I didn't pick the group.
Yeah. For reference, the puddle is bigger.
And yeah, in case
And Hamry is like standing on it too. He's not in it, he's on it. Because of his rank.
yeah, so just so you know, it's a spell storing item in case you wanted to look it up, but it's a 2nd level Cure Wounds that's on it, and it's an action to cast it.
Okay.
Also, do we have a general idea where the people we're going to be, or non-people, whatever they are coming from?
Yes. Generally speaking, you know that each group is protecting a cardinal direction, so you know which direction yours is coming from.
So, I basically have my infusions. I don't know if you wanted me to go through them. They're indefinite because Klanker just has the same ones that they always have. But
You don't need to. I guess go ahead and just real quick list them off for the audience.
no
For
problem.
the people that watch this like wrestling, you know.
So I have enhanced arcane focus on a wand. I have repeating shot on a revolver. I have the spell refueling ring on a signet ring that my old friend gave me, and I have homunculus servant on a thing of jet, and then replicating magic item on an amulet of health.
Very well.
Hell yeah.
Artificers.
It's a lot. I studied.
I'll be honest, I have never played an artificer just because it's so much. There's just a ton.
It is, and I think I got it.
Okay.
Just don't quote me on attunements.
I trust you implicitly. I'm certainly not going to audit all that crap. So, you know. Okay.
So those are that, and then when we know that combat, like we start seeing the people coming, or non-people coming, when they're within 120 feet, I'll set up my cannons. So I get dual, and I'll do force ballistic cannons, and I'll make them small with legs so they can move, and I'm gonna set up alarm behind us so that if someone tries to sneak up behind us, I get alerted. If that is okay.
Yes, an alarm can be ritual cast, so you can do that without spending a slot, knowing that you're doing it ahead of time. Isn't that right?
I think so. I haven't really used alarm much. It does say casting time 1 minute, so, and then lasts 8 hours. So if we want to say that, I set that up first when I start to see them, and then when they're within 120.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you can absolutely do that. You don't need to spend a spell slot on it because it's a ritual. So you just
Okay.
put the alarm there, and you still have that slot for use.
Yeah, it's only 120-foot cube area for that, so wherever I think they might try to sneak up on us.
Sure. Okay. All right. And then I guess that brings us back to Hamry. Do you have numbers for me?
I may be able to make 49 friends.
I don't have a lot
Do
of
you-
friends. Can I keep one?
I mean, unless you want to pal around with me so I recast this spell every goddamn day.
So 49. Are they all zombies, or are you doing a mix, or all skeletons?
So it just calls it an undead servant. It doesn't necessarily say,
Oh, I see. Well,
because it technically, I think it's supposed to depend on
the corpse.
what it is. Yeah. So
Okay. I'm just gonna split it down the middle. Okay.
sure.
Because skeletons have a ranged attack, and zombies have a chance of not dying when they get to 0 hit points. So we're just gonna split it down the middle.
Okay.
Okay. And then
I mean, I could just look up their stat blocks, and then I could just roll off of that.
You're good. Every time your turn comes around, I'll keep track of how many are left and what they're doing and averages and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can tell me if you have like specific instructions besides attack the enemy, and I'll, adjust.
I am the group's fodder. I will take out their fodder with my fodder.
There you go. Alright, so all that, then you long rest, you get all your spell slots back, you have your small battalion of minions. Anything else that you want to do as the enemy gets closer?
Well, I had a question for the group, again, as one of my spells. Do we feel like it would be advantageous for us to have like a... So I have the Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion as like a shelter or like a fallback zone that we could put like the zombies in front of or around, depending on if they're coming from all sides, kind of thing. Just something that we can maybe duck into if we need a breath or take a potion or something.
I mean, Diane already has like a house there, doesn't she? Don't we kind of already have like a building that we can duck into?
You
if we need
do.
to?
The mansion is its own separate like plane. Like you kind of make a demi-plane that's just a really nice house.
And this plane
Okay.
hasn't
Yeah.
been eaten yet?
You're creating a little mini plane.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like creating a little pocket dimension. It's like your own personal house / bag of holding.
It's not a bad idea. It doesn't hurt us.
Okay, I mean, I could set that up. It
Yeah.
really just looks like a door. Entrance shivers faintly and is 5 feet wide by 10 feet tall. Lasts for 24 hours, and it also comes like there's a staff inside that can help with like, go get me, more ammo or more arrows or this
Yeah.
or that or the other thing.
You get like 50 unseen servants, right? Something ridiculous like that.
A staff of 100 near transparent
Yeah.
servants attends
Jeez.
all who enter.
Like they're completely useless in any combat situation. But
Oh
you just-
yeah,
you just
yeah.
have
They cannot
100
attack.
100 butlers running around.
All who
Pretty
enter,
much.
so
They
if the
can't-
enemy gets inside.
Only I determine who can get in.
Okay.
All right. Was there more?
I am good after that.
Okay. All right. This hodgepodge group of defenders, you all are waiting inside the walls of the city in the Druid Grove. Outside the walls, there's like an army and everything. There's people on the walls. The defenses are set up. You hear reports and the alarm bells throughout the city as the other 3 gates come under attack. Different sorts of armies assaulting each one, and there's nothing at yours. It's just quiet. It starts to get uncomfortable. People are asking, like, do we need to go to the other gates to reinforce? But you know there's a 4th horseman coming to this side. And it's...
Is anyone else disturbed by how quiet it is?
Very.
All I can hear are the clanking of bones and shuffling of feet. I am 2 feet tall.
I kind of like
Yeah,
I kinda like
Hamry,
quiet.
you have disadvantage on visual perception checks just because you can't see shit. You are Gimli at Helm's Deep.
Mm-hmm. For the love of God, I would love for somebody to get me a box.
So, as it's quiet like this, it's dragging on. Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Does anybody want to do anything?
So, I mean, like, are we seeing them in the distance? Are they on their way?
You hear the sounds of fighting from the rest of the city. But here, it's just, there's nothing.
Which part of the city are we currently in? I know we're in the Grove, but...
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, you guys are in the eastern portion of the city, because that's where the graveyard is.
Mm-hmm.
And where are we hearing the sounds from?
Like north, west, and south.
Oh, okay. I mean, I do have my makeup brush of flying, so I could go and, like, scout out really quick. But also, I'm a hamster. And I'm very afraid.
Okay.
I can do Arcane Eye and get a little bit more of a view.
Okay.
Could
Is that something you're wanting to do? Like, or are we just talking? Are we just spitballing ideas right now?
Sure.
I'm good with the Arcane Eye first.
Yeah, let's do Arcane Eye. So it's an invisible magic eye that hovers in the air and has normal and dark vision, and I can receive visual information, so it doesn't go very far.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you can send it up in the air. Looking down, you see fights at the other gates. At this gate, say everybody's just kind of shuffling uncomfortably, because everybody hears the combat everywhere else. But here, it's just quiet.
Do we just pick a gate and head that way first? Like, whichever gate's closest?
We were tasked to guard this gate.
Yeah, I get the feeling that if we, like, up and leave, like, something's gonna happen, and then we're gonna be SOL.
And I won't leave my grove.
That's fair.
And she won't leave her grove. Which is very cozy, by the way.
Thank you. I do turn my back to the wall and look out over the graveyard to see, I mean, we're facing off with death, correct?
Correct.
Isn't death already here in the graveyard?
So, out of character, yes, you know absolutely that is death you're facing off against.
Okay.
In character, not so much.
Okay.
However, I will say this, since we have an Arcane Eye scouting things out now, I would say you're able to guess, based off of the other 3 assaulting forces, that, yeah, death is the one y'all got, right? Because you definitely see an army that seems like a pestilence army and a famine army and a war army. That just leaves death, right?
Haha, surprise, it's me.
Hamry's secretly dead.
With my army of undead.
I'm taking my wand back.
I know. But you are a burb, and I am terrified. And now the puddle is bigger. No, I mean,
Polly's gonna hand Hamry one of those hamster water bottles. gotta make sure you stay hydrated.
Yeah,
bud.
I gotta hydrate. Lick. I half want to try like a detect magic, but like that's a level 1 spell. You know, I can't imagine that death is gonna suddenly become like, let's say death was hiding or invisible or in like shadow stepping or something. I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, I mean you can try it. You can cast it as a ritual. You've had time.
Arcane Eye is a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, Arcane Eye is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Did it trigger wild magic?
Oh shoot, good call.
Oh snap!
All right.
Forgot what campaign I was
Who cast Arcane Eye? I've already forgotten.
Clanker did.
Not
Thank you. Roll me a D100, please.
Actually, for that matter, did Heroes Feast?
I'm not going to worry about all that.
Okay.
That's too much.
Oh god, all of my anime dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a 21.
That's exactly why. 21? Okay. For the next minute, you may cast Arcane Lock at will without expending a spell slot. Just magically locks things. I mean,
You can lock the door to the house that nobody can get into.
right. Not super helpful. But yeah, okay. So Arcane Eye is Hamry casting Detect Magic.
Well, did any of my anime deads trigger it, or did you say pass on those?
I'm just going to pass on all the prep stuff. I'm just leaving because that's a lot.
Okay. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Well, roll a D100 and I'll tell you.
74. It struck dead.
You cast polymorph on Polly.
Oh,
Polly.
do I get to control what it becomes?
Oh no!
Becomes?
Oh no! You have an option of one of two things: a parrot or an elephant.
Oh,
I want it noted for the record that Polly is already a parrot.
I'm aware.
So just
correct.
just so everyone is aware.
Has everybody seen Disney classic Aladdin?
Of course.
I know.
A bit ago.
I know. Abu is the one who becomes the elephant, but in this instance, we're gonna have Iago become the elephant.
Nice. Do you resist the effect, Polly?
I don't know the effect is coming, so no,
I mean,
of course not.
You still get a wisdom save if you want to not turn into an elephant.
Can you still cast as an elephant?
I don't think. Can I?
No, can't cast spells.
Hmm. Damn.
What's the stat block for an elephant, just so I can know?
Oh,
Man,
I'm looking it up.
yeah, I
I'm
was gonna
looking
say,
it up.
I don't know.
I got it. I got it.
I have it.
Oh fuck! No, I'll stay an elephant. Let's go.
Okay. You are an elephant. So, you have Detect Magic up. You see, like, all the normal, like, things you would expect, right?
Mhm.
Necromancy magic on all of the zombies. You see the divination magic for the arcane eye. The druid grove is, a gigantic abjuration over everything. There's also this weird, have you ever walked out in the morning and seen just that mist that's first thing as the sun's coming up? And it hasn't dissipated yet? You see just a black magical haze that's just kind of everywhere. You didn't see it before you cast the spell.
And where is it in relation to where our door to the extra dimensional house is, the undead army, and where we're standing?
It is a billowing mist that is all around you.
Oh, okay. It's all on the edge of our vision.
Yeah, it is.
Or my vision.
It looks like a magical weather event that you only see if you have some kind of detection spell up that would detect magic.
I, of course, relay that to everybody else.
I don't understand because I'm an elephant.
You are just polymorph. You understand. Retain your intelligence. You're the smartest elephant in here. Huh? So the haze isn't coming toward us, right? We're not in the haze, it's just on, it's surrounding us.
I mean, you're in it. It's
Okay.
It's like you've walked out into
We're
the
standing
mist.
in it.
It's just there.
Okay.
It's a weather event, right? It just is. You don't
Does
feel.
anybody feel?
You don't feel
Yeah.
any different. Nobody's detected any. It hasn't had any noticeable effect.
Yeah. The overwhelming temptation to magic missile into the darkness.
I know.
Are my Grove Guardians reacting in any sort of way?
Nope.
Can I just try to cast Dispel Magic? Because it's a magical effect.
Sure.
It says creature, object, or magical effect.
Yeah. Roll to beat a spell of a higher level. Right? So roll me just a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
14.
14?
Correct.
Okay. You don't dispel the mist.
Is that 14 with the...
Oh, that is not.
I guess it's not a spell attack bonus. Yeah. DC's +4, right? It's a DC roll, essentially.
No, it's technically an ability check.
You could add a 1d10 to your ability check, but you only get one of those.
I
Yeah.
have Flash of Genius. I know it'd be a bit retroactive. I didn't realize it was.
It's up to you.
Ability check.
I-
I'll do Flash of Genius for that.
Okay.
Well, also, as another caster who also has Dispel Magic, could I, support her in order to, give her advantage?
Do you have the spell guidance?
I don't.
Okay. So, with Dispel Magic, unless you want to also cast Dispel Magic and give her advantage on the roll, I'll allow that.
What's the Flash of Genius? Is that
It adds
is that
5
a better...
to my roll. So it's a 19 now.
Okay.
And I can do the D10.
Yeah, that's overall, I think, better odds than just re-rolling. We'll just do it with the bonuses.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me roll a D10 too.
Okay. Oh boy.
So that was nice. 17. Or no, 27. Sorry.
27?
Yep.
Now, yeah.
Okay. So, Detect Magic watches as the mist seems to just fizzle away, right? Some shouts of surprise come from the people outside the wall, and the arcane eye is now seeing a robed figure carrying a large scythe. It is a pale-skinned man with dark hair that seems to have materialized out of thin air outside of the wall. He looks like he is just standing there watching. It's one guy.
Father, you've come home. That milk took forever.
Can I shoot it with my revolver? How
You want to
far
try and
away?
shoot him? He is. Well, I mean, he's on the other side of like the wall itself.
Oh. Just my eye can see him.
Do we all see it? Or is it just the arcane?
At this point, you all hear the alarm bells finally going, right? Like there's somebody outside the wall. But it's just one guy. And that, the arcane eye sees that. It is very clearly Death standing there. Just observing and watching.
As we're all kind of like spellcast. Well, almost all of us are spellcastery, and we're all high level at this point. So
Yes.
would we have the overall? Like, would we know kind of what we're looking at?
Yeah, you know that this is Death. I will say between all of you, you get the sense that Death was the mist, and by dispelling the magical effect, you have stopped him from just observing amidst all of you, and now he is forced to take on this corporeal form outside.
Does he appear angry about that? Have we pissed off one of the horsemen?
He seems
Already attacking us.
he seems amused. He does look directly up at the arcane eye.
Just looking at it, just observing.
Just looks up, like, picks it out, right? Out of all this vast array of forces against him, he's looking at the arcane eye.
So Hamry is not what you would call brave. However, he would suggest somebody should go talk to him, but not me, because I'm small. Pointed look at the person who owns the grove.
Rude.
I'm not good at talking.
I do prefer plants over people, but I suppose I could go talk to him.
I could cast message and just stay here.
Are you
Oh yeah.
trying to reach out to Death?
Sure, I'm worried if I look at Death too long, it's gonna start looking back at me.
Well,
It already kind of is.
you feel the connection form in your mind, right? Where he's looking at the arcane eye, which is connected to you, and you hear his voice in your head go, "Well, that was curious. Well done. I require passage to the Bardrock Cafe. Let me through, and this will all go much simpler."
Okay, everybody, he wants us to let him through.
Did he ask about me?
No,
Oh, that's disappointing.
Diana.
We are not letting him through.
Okay, so I asked Diana, and she owns this grove, and she says you can't go through.
Very well. Then I will leave you to my mount to deal with. And you feel the connection sever.
That was curious.
What did he say?
Go ahead.
We have to deal with his mount, so I guess get ready to fight.
His mount. We're fighting his horse.
I'm assuming that's what he's mounting.
As you say that, you all watch as, like, the air itself seems to just shimmer. Almost like... So the the detect magic just sees, like, reality itself wrinkle a little bit and then stretch back out. It's like you're all looking at the air. It's like looking at really... Like when you're looking into a really hot oven and the air is doing that heat effect where the air is like rippling, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's that way everywhere. And then outside the gate, you hear shouts of alarm as it looks like something is pulling aside like a blue veil and coming from another dimension into reality. You see a massive serpent's head, the size of the city gate,
Why has it gotta be snake?
come up like through this hole that's like oddly angled, not against the ground, not vertical. It's just at an odd disjointed angle. It comes out and then just opens its mouth and swallows an entire like group of soldiers. And then you watch as the head disappears through another veil out into wherever it came from. The rest of the body is still going through those two portals. And still going.
How's the flurry?
Thrusters
And
are
still going.
burned out, of course they are. We lost both manifolds. The dimensional inversion dish is bent out of whack. Oh, and all of the save stations on the FM radio have been reset.
What does that mean?
Well, it means we'll have to search for that alt rock station you like again.
They're back.
I'm Meanie. He's Llewellyn.
I'm Herman.
Yes, sorry. He's new.
Facing the multiverse with optimism
Right, well, we're dead. We're dying. This is it.
and top-tier expertise.
I think I've got it working. Whoa! These electrical readings are off the charts!
Yeah, you're holding it upside down.
Oh.
Tackling danger wherever they find it.
When are you gonna land us somewhere cool?
Well, it's not like we can steer the bloody thing.
Come on! Give me dragons! Give me pirates!
Arr, trespassers!
Okay. Space pirates. Way to split the difference.
And facing impossible challenges.
Llewellyn, have you considered that there will be realities where you just can't get Newcastle Brown Ale?
No, I refuse to accept it. Lobsteroids, yes. Religious robots, sure. No Nuki Brown? It's just not possible.
But can they find their way home when they can't even trust each other?
You're a real jerk, you know that?
Did I know that? It's listed on my birth certificate under gender.
I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, the slightest chance of getting home and you throw your entire moral code out the window.
I'm just being pragmatic.
Jump Leads, a sci-fi comedy audio drama podcast. A brand new season. Premieres October 31st, wherever you get your podcasts.
It's an infinite multiverse.
Infinitely deadly, Captain.
But infinitely funny, too.
Republic City, 1 year after the reign of Kuvira. While the Avatar is away, dealing with the fallout of the Earth Kingdom's coup, life goes on in the city's underground.
People are willing to pay, will kill who they want.
Changes abound, including the introduction of the newest Varric Industries innovation, the firearm.
Well, my finest weapon on the market is the lawman's friend.
A truant airbender.
World Peace is my jam. At least one of my jams. I have several groovy jams.
A gunslinging orphan.
You care so much about everyone in a way that I can't even imagine.
And an imperialist diplomat.
The piercing pistols will turn Republic City into a mere stepping stone on the path to greatness.
Band together to navigate the rising tides of the new world. Join them in Moment of Balance, found wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Epi, Diana, I brought you both a cup of tea. It's not Earl Grey, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I've had your tea, and it's all cups of lies.
First of all, I make the finest tea Prestidigitation has to offer. Second of all, this is a new line of teas we'll be serving at the Bard Rock from now on by our partners at Many Worlds Tavern.
Oh, I've heard of them. I'm particularly fond of Sleepy Fields and Golden Root myself.
Well, look, if it's good enough for Diana, it's good enough for me. I'll have a cup of that Verdant Harbor.
Of course! Here you go. And I pour Epi a cup of tea.
Epi, roll perception to determine if the tea is made of lies.
Damn it. That's a natural one.
First of all, you are absolutely convinced Brock used Prestidigitation on this tea. Second of all, you feel a wild magic surge inside you. and dozens of thirsty customers appear outside of Brock's food truck right here in the graveyard.
No worries, folks. We have plenty of tea from Many Worlds Tavern for all of you. Try a cup of Sage's Gate or Sacred Spring. Somehow I already have dozens of cups of this already prepared and steeped for this occasion.
Of course you did.
Want to brew some of this delicious tea at home? Just go to http://manyworldstavern.com/bardrockcafe and use the code BardrockCafe at checkout to save 10% on your order. As always, a portion of your order supports the show. And if you're a coffee drinker like my good friend Armbar, they have options for you there too.
Brock, I'm happy for you and all, but get your food truck and all your customers off my lawn.
Sorry, Dan, I can't hear you. This tea is selling like hotcakes. And so are the hotcakes. Bye, everybody. Epi, we just opened up a gift shop to help raise funds to rebuild the Bard Rock. Look at this fancy new design.
I'd love that on a new t-shirt.
You are transported to a world of t-shirts, all identical. You can feel your sense of self slipping away from you as the shirts reach out and grab you and assimilate.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Epi, where'd you go?
Wild magic. Don't ask, it was terrible. So, where's the gift shop going to be?
Oh, well, we have two storefronts, bardrockcafe.redbubble.com and tpublic.com/users/bardrockcafe, so anyone can support the Bard Rock.
You know, the coffee mug is really cute.
And that's not all we sell. We have t-shirts, hoodies, children's apparel, baby
Bard
onesies,
Rock
notebooks,
Cafe's gift shop is now open. Sales go to support the show, so if you want to help out and also get some cool Bard Rock Cafe merch, go check it out.
And that's everything we had so far. Epi, are you listening?
Did you say something?
And still going. And still going. And still going. And then the head shows up another place. And actually consumes the city gate itself. And then vanishes again. And then shows up again. The body is still at the first set of portals, slithering through. And I mean, it starts showing up 20, 30 different places as it just starts wrecking the defending forces, and they are scattering, because it just appears in the middle of everything. I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Why is it always gotta be snakes?
You're telling me.
Do I have the elephant's initiative bonus? Because I don't know what that is.
Just roll your own. It's not that serious.
Okay. Okay.
I have a 9.
Klanker got an 8.
I have a 19.
18.
Alright, so Klanker has an 8. Holly has 18?
Yep.
Okay. Hamry, what was your roll?
A 9.
9? Okay.
The number of inches I am tall.
Okay. The Leviathan rolled an 18 as well. Polly, what is your dex bonus?
My dex bonus is +3.
Okay, you go before.
Oh, sorry. As the elephant, it's -1.
Oh, all right. Okay. Diana, you watch as a massive snake's head, the size of the city gate itself, ripples into existence inside your grove, right in front of all of you, and just is getting ready to come for all 4 of you. And your army of minions that Hamry has brought. And your trees and everything else. You are up first.
Okay. How far away is it from us?
It has apparated into existence about 20 feet away.
Okay. I would like to cast Ice Storm on its head.
Okay.
So this is So Ice Storm, a hail of rock-hard ice pounds into the ground in a 20-foot radius. Each character in this cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. So that DC would be my spell save against my spell save DC, which would be a 21.
Is that including the +4 that you got?
That includes the +4.
Okay, so it's a 21 that I'm looking to beat?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Starting off strong, that's a 12. What do you got?
So it is going to take 11 bludgeoning damage, and I should have gotten all my... And then it's going to take 17 cold damage.
It does not take the cold damage.
Okay.
It seems unbothered by it.
Alright then. That's a piece of information.
Okay. Does the storm have any other effects? Like, is moving through it?
It also creates difficult terrain in that 20-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was my action. And as my bonus action, can I cast Shillelagh?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are your trees doing anything?
Yes. They are going to move to also attack. Are they close enough to attack on this round, or do they have to move? They have 20 feet of movement speed.
They can easily reach the Leviathan.
Okay. Do you want me to roll separate attacks for all 4 of them, or do you want me to do one for all of them?
It's up to you.
Okay, so they're all going to...
I did also, real quick, before I say anything else, we have 2 tools that you guys have available as a party. We have the Coin of Absolutes, which instead of rolling a d20, you just flip a coin. On a heads, you get a 20, on a tails, you get a 1. Anyone in the party can use it, you only have 1 use as a party. And the other thing is the Felix die, which instead of any roll with a d20, it takes away advantage and disadvantage, and you roll a straight d20 roll with a +5 on top of anything else. Does that make sense? So, at any point tonight, you can all use either of those. They go away at the end of the night, so you may as well use them when you feel that's appropriate. But that's... Sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
No, you're fine. Okay, so I'm rolling for them all to hit. Does a 20 hit it?
A natural 20, or just...
No, it's a regular 20. A 14 plus 6.
It does not hit.
Okay, then none of them hit.
Okay, so they all hit it, it's just not doing anything to it.
And then finally, I have my polar bear, who is also probably not going to be very effective. He goes in. That's a crit 1. Does not hit. And then his bite does a 23 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Well, then he does nothing. That's my turn.
All right. It is now Leviathan's turn. It breathes in and blasts out. It looks like it's just breathing out. But you all hear in your head, screams. Just the sound of tormented souls that have died being blasted at you. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. Remember that you have advantage.
19.
Okay.
You said wisdom?
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Okay.
The nat 20 will need 2 D100s.
We're getting there.
I know. I'm just making...
Who am I missing?
Me, I'm trying to make sure I have all my extra stuff in it. I think it's just a 14, which is not great.
Yeah. So, the nat 20 saves. The DC was 20.
Oh wait, I keep my own bonuses as an elephant, right?
You do.
Oh.
Like my okay, well then I'm 22.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
The +4 from the Hero's Feast for DC, that's for our DCs, right?
Correct.
That's okay.
So, doesn't help your saving throws. Helps with everything else, but ability checks and saving throws, not so much.
Yep.
Oh well, then I fail. Never mind. I don't even know my own fucking abilities. What the hell?
Okay. So for the D20 roll, for the nat 20 roll, I mean, give me 2 D100s. For those of you that failed, you take...
Did he just cut out?
6...
No, he paused.
Sorry.
All right. 65 psychic damage on a failed save. 32 on a pass.
62.
The first D100 is a 37, and the second D100 is a 96.
All right. I'm not good enough to recognize voices. Which character am I listening to?
That's Diana. I'm sorry.
Diana, okay. Alright, let me get back up to the druid list.
Did you say 65 on a fail?
No.
That's what.
No. Oh, yeah, on a fail, 65. On a pass, 32.
Okay.
Hamry is at 1 HP because he only had 62 health.
Wow.
You used the death ward? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Off the first thing of the thing. Yeah. For the record, I am a hamster.
Yeah. Good lord. Okay. For the record, that was a high-end roll for the strongest attack. So that's a recharge ability. So he's probably not going to get that back right off the bat.
Yeah. Maxed out 2 of the dice.
Yeah. All right. Give me those
7s.
Give me those 2 D100s again. Now I'm at the right sheet.
They were 37 and 96.
Okay. All right. For the next minute, whenever you cast a non-cantrip spell, you regain 10 hit points.
Oh, that's nice.
Shit.
So, for the rest of the fight, basically, if you cast a spell that's not a cantrip, you heal up 10 points. Which is relevant.
Okay, and I still take the half damage, right?
Yeah, 32 points.
Okay.
Leviathan then goes into another portal and reapparates behind you guys 20 feet away. So you now see a portion of Leviathan's body in front of you and then the head 20 feet behind you. And there are just portions of its body slithering through portals all across the battlefield. You see soldiers rallying to try and attack the body. And as you can imagine, with an armor class as high as this, there's not a lot happening most places. But that's it for Leviathan. Polly, you're up. You just watched Death Ward pop, so you know Hamry.
Yes. So I watched Death Ward pop. I've fallen to one knee because I took 65 damage as an elephant. I have an above board question.
Sure.
And that is, if I have an ability that allows me to knock prone, instead, can I use it to try to sort of pull the head back into the void that is coming out of?
You know what? I'll do it. Yeah. I'm down.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to aim for the most recent out and in part of the body. So not the one that's behind us, but the one that was in front of us just a minute ago.
Sure.
And I want to do a trampling charge.
Okay.
I'm gonna run straight for it. The target must succeed a DC 12 saving throw or be knocked prone. And
is it strength save?
It is a strength. It is a strength save on the prone. I do have a gore attack that I am doing.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the save. Well, go ahead and do the attack. See if you hit.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. And then
that is a 22 to save.
Okay, well it's saved then. But I'm gonna do 12 plus 6, 18 piercing damage.
Nice.
And then
you have gored a portion of the body.
I have gored a portion of the body, and I'm not doing a whole lot else because I'm an elephant.
Okay. Leviathan is not thrilled that you did that. It is going to use 2 of its actions. Some magical coils reach out from that portion of its body. It's going to attack you as an elephant.
Okay.
Does a 34 hit?
Let's see. My armor class is 12. So, yes.
All right. The coils are going to do 32 bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained.
Okay, so I am no longer an elephant.
Okay.
I am now a bird again.
They are
bird person.
They are
again.
holding on to you.
All right.
Sorry, not restrained, but you are grappled.
I'm grappled?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for the legendary action. Hamry, how you doing?
I am a hamster. I'm debating if I want to try fire magic or just go straight for necrotic stuff. Let's try the necrotic stuff. No, I don't know. It's a death mount. I'm ill prepared here.
Don't forget, I did
so
give
bonus
you
action.
the wand of cure wounds if you wanted to heal yourself.
Yeah, is that an action or a bonus?
It's an action.
To use. Well, as a bonus action, I can command all of my friends to attack. I don't know how you want to do their attacks. If we want to do them on a separate turn or just on my turn.
So law of averages, a few will hit, not many.
Do you want me to just roll for the attack for the skeletons?
Don't
damage, and then you can figure out.
I'm just going to be taking.
If you tell me how many.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. So, of your 49, I'm just going to round it up to 50 for simplicity's sake. Of the 50 that are attacking, about 4 of them hit.
Do you care if they're skeletons or zombies?
I will leave it up to you.
Skeletons do more damage. So.
God, way to metagame.
I know, I'm the worst. Plus 8. 17 piercing damage.
Okay. Leviathan takes it.
I don't know. For my action, I'm debating just trying to attack because, like, for as much as I'm at 1 health, if any of its other moves are anywhere near as devastating, I'm just going to get knocked out anyway.
You're already at the up again, down again portion of the fight?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm up, I'm down, I'm down, I'm up. Can I have it do we'll go with necrotic first. A Constitution saving throw. Has to beat a 22. It does not.
It does not?
Alright.
It's a 13 on the save for those that are listening at home.
So 78.
All right, taking 78 off of his hit point. No.
Plus 30.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Finger of Death. I'm sorry. I should have said what I was casting. I'm casting Finger of Death at it. It has to do the Constitution save against my DC is 18 plus the Hero's Feast is 22. Got a 13, so 78 plus 30 is 56.
56. Good hit.
I don't know. I got a 1 or 2 some reason there.
All right, 56 is still a good hit.
Yeah.
I did almost as much as it did to me.
I know. You watch as all of that damage goes through. Portions of its scales seem to wither off and flake away. It felt that.
For my movement, I would not like to move, but I would like to note that the puddle is considerably larger. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Leviathan is going to spend another legendary action, and we're going to do this. Alright, I need a wisdom save from... Yeah, he's holding on to Polly, so Polly, give me a wisdom save.
Do I want to add my D10?
So, I will say the DC is 26, and it is against... It is against 13 psychic damage as he casts Dissonant Whispers at you.
I'm not rolling that at advantage or anything, am I?
It is a wisdom save, so you are.
Oh, shit, yeah. Please, come on. Haha! Nice. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
For 23.
Oh,
sorry. 30 for 30.
Yeah. So, that's a save. Shit, how does Dissonant Whispers... Now I gotta look it up.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you take, on a successful save, 6 psychic damage. As you...
What 10 hit points?
All of the horrifying screams are still there. You hear it in your head and fight it off. That's the last legendary action. Klanker, you're up.
My D100s were 64 and 75.
Oh shit, that's right. Alright, let me go up to... We're gonna do Cleric. You said 64 and 75?
Yep.
All of your saving throw modifiers increase by 1.
Ooh. Oh, bless you.
Alright, Klanker, you're up.
Klanker is creating their cannons that they said they were going to do. And I guess going on with, I think it was Polly's idea of trying to shove them back in their portal since they're doing Force Ballista.
Okay. You're gonna have to tell me what I need to do.
Yep, I'm. So, So basically, the action is creating the cannons. Oh, and they have legs.
I love that you mentioned the legs several times.
It specifies because then the cannons can move, but I have to call that at the get-go, and also what size they are, and they're small. So
Okay.
it's that.
Is it mechanical legs, or is it like the lamp, or is it just duck legs? I don't know.
Let's go with like little turret legs.
Okay, sure.
Like awkward bug-like, but mechanical.
All right, I dig it.
And yeah, so it's the action to create the cannons, and then it's the bonus action to fire them.
So hang on. I would have said that was all in preparation. You would have done that when death appeared, right?
Okay.
So all the stuff y'all said was going to pop off when the enemy appeared, that's done. You don't have to do that. So you have the cannons.
Cool. I didn't know how that was going to work since I was like talking to death. But cool. If I've already got my cannons, then it's the bonus action as part of firing. It gets to actually turn and get in front of the Leviathan. So it's force damage. And okay. I was trying to see if it halves at all, but I don't think it's a roll. I think they just take it.
Okay.
So and now I gotta do all my extra math. And I'm gonna use a calculator.
This right here is why Artificer scares me to death. Because it's just...
I mean, the good news is that any games that involve rolling hate me. Yeah, because then that's that focus, and that's that. And then I also get what from everybody else?
A million different buffs from mostly Polly.
Because I get 8, because it's a damage roll. Yeah, plus 8 more. So that is 58 force damage. And
58 force damage?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it does push them back 15 feet?
That's enough to push the head back into the portal. Wait.
5 feet, not 15 feet.
Okay. Not enough. But notably, as you push the head back, you're seeing like all the other portals where the body is slithering through. It kind of like backs up a little bit, right? You have stopped Leviathan's constant advance, which was wrecking the ranks of the supporting army. So well done.
So that was just bonus action. I'm also going to shoot it.
Of course.
With, I'll just use my gun. So that is a, 28 to hit.
That does hit.
19 damage with my gun.
19? Cool.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. So, that was round 1, guys. The arcane eye is still going. So, you're seeing, all of the wizards and clerics and army regulars just attacking the portions of this giant serpent's body. And there is some damage being done. You're also watching as more of the coils, much like what attacked Polly, lash out. Almost in what looks like reaction, tearing apart attacking forces. This thing is a enormous, just monstrosity. But it is taking damage from the army as well. You see people casting fireballs at it. You notice that the fire doesn't seem to damage it. You see people casting acid spells at it. Lightning spells. Seems to be ignoring all the elemental stuff. So, from your arcane eye watching the rest of the army attack, you get the sense that this thing ignores acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison damage.
I'm so glad I went with necrotic damage.
Yep.
So, elementals.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning,
and poison.
Okay.
So all the normal elemental attacks plus poison. It bounces off of the scales and has no effect at all. The necrotic and the force stuff went through no problem. And it seems like as long as the damage is coming from something spell-related, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing also goes through. Alright. Back at the top of the round.
Okay.
Diana.
So I did some homework. I already rolled most of my Grove Guardians and my Polar Bear. They don't hit it. I do have a question. Does a 22 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Then the next thing that I want to do is, seeing that my Polar Bear is not being very effective, he is there through concentration. I'm gonna thank him for what he's done, dismiss him, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Okay. What
to
save
test.
is that?
So I'm going to... That save would be a 21 Constitution.
The Leviathan with a nat 20 coming out to a 30 con save passes.
So in that case, if he passes, he still takes half damage, which would be not very much. He takes, it's rounded down, right? If it's an odd, you round down.
Correct.
5 radiant damage. Does that seem to do anything?
Oh yeah, the radiant damage looks like double damage.
Oh, really? Oh, good. So...
the light from the moonbeam scalds this thing. It more than you would expect it to. Let's put it that way. It takes 10 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Bonus action. Can I attack him with my shillelagh as well? I don't know if I'm saying this word right.
It's shillelagh is how you say it.
Shillelagh, okay.
You get an A-. You almost had it.
Yay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and attack it.
Awesome. So,
Well, hang on. No, Moonbeam isn't action, right?
but shillelagh is a cantrip and it's a bonus action.
Right, so shillelagh just enchants your weapon, and then you make an action.
Oh,
weapon attack
okay.
with it.
Never mind. I take that back. I do nothing else on a bonus action.
Do druids not have an extra attack at all or anything?
Well,
I guess not. They're casters.
I mean, when you use your action to cast a spell,
Yeah,
you're not
it
using it
doesn't.
for anything else.
Yeah. Well, I forget what it was. It's probably a fighter thing. Never mind.
Alright. It is now Leviathan's turn. It is going to roll to see if it gets back its breath attack.
Could it not?
No, it cannot.
See, because I said something.
If the Leviathan moves forward, I want to know if I'm still like out in the open or if I've somehow fallen into one of these little pockets.
It's so cool
The
that you
portals.
say that, because you're about to find out.
God damn it. Of course I
I'll
am.
learn today.
Leviathan's head, having been pushed back, will try to... Actually, no. It's going to withdraw into the portal, and the head is going to emerge elsewhere, and do... I think... Its attention is pretty distracted right now. It is going to attack a separate group of fighters, apart from you all. Holly, you're dragged through a portal.
What do I see?
You are now on the ethereal plane. You are looking around. You still see the material plane. You can't see the ethereal from the material, but it works the other way, like a two-way mirror, right? So you see everything kind of like, what's it called? Like through really tinted windows, you're watching everything on the material plane happen. You're seeing kind of a mirror of what you're seeing on the material plane. You see the Leviathan jumping through the portals, You cannot, as you look around, this thing is enormous. It's a Leviathan. You cannot take in all of it. Looking around, it stretches past the horizon.
Okay.
You are able to go through those portals if you're able to get free, so it's not like you're stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
You have full view of this thing, though. It is beyond comprehension how big it is. So Leviathan spends its turn attacking some other attackers that are doing some damage to it elsewhere. The head is no longer around you guys. Polly, it is your turn. You are in the ethereal plane.
Okay, can I roll something to see what I know about the Leviathan? Like maybe, according to legend, what plane of existence it's from? If there are any stories about someone doing serious damage to it and so on and so forth?
Sure. Roll me a religion check.
That is a nat 20 for 22.
Okay. So let's do the nat 20 wild magic surge.
98 and 26. Sorry, 68 and 26. I was reading it upside down.
68 and 26? Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Almost a nice number.
Okay. Hang on, let me check. Because you are cleric, druid, and wizard, right?
Yes.
Absurd. Alright. That one's funny, but it's not helpful. I think I know which one I'm going to give you unless wizard is really good. Yeah, so these are all terrible. Choose a creature. Ally, enemy, whatever. For a positive effect.
For a positive effect. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna be thinking about as I'm sitting here watching this giant, massive Leviathan just go on forever. I think I'm gonna think about the opposite of that, our tiny little hamster friend, Hamry, and sort of direct my attention that way.
Okay. Hamry, you regain all of your hit points.
Oh. What about is that just my natural ones or the bonus ones?
So your natural ones, so none of the temp HP,
okay.
But the Hero's Feast, that 11 hit points was also added to your maximum as well.
Okay.
Okay. So with a nat 20 on that religion, the Leviathan was locked up in a remote part of the Astral Sea. It was only to be released at the end of, basically during the apocalypse. Its job is to consume the sun. Even with that, that's about all you know. It's a thing of legend. No one has seen it. People have gone looking for it and have not found it. And here it is. That's what you got.
Okay, so I'm still grappled by this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put both my hands onto whatever part of the Leviathan I can grab, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Nice.
At 8th level.
Okay. Since you're not going anywhere right now.
Since I'm not going anywhere, and I saw it recoil and all that extra damage that it just took, I will go ahead and do that. Don't think I have enough D8 for this. So it's a Wisdom 21 save.
Okay, sorry. 19 on the save, not a Wisdom check. So that is a fail. It is going to use one of its legendary resistances to pass.
Okay, well then it's still gonna take. It's halved, but then it's gonna be doubled, so it's 35. Because it's 35, it's 88 radiant damage.
Yeah. Okay. It takes it. It is. So here's the thing. You're right up against it. Like, there's nowhere for it to go, right? You're just watching it wither away against you.
I'm also having its speed.
Oh, nice. Yes, you are. And that will fully have an effect on it. Notably, the Leviathan's regeneration does not kick in because it is taking radiant damage.
Noted.
So,
and then outside of that, I'm still grappled. Okay, what I will do is I will go ahead and activate my I'll activate my cleric feature, triggering my starry form.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the dragon constellation. So Polly's there being grappled, and all of a sudden the little white flecks, the little white and yellow flecks on her feathers, they kind of start to glow, and there is kind of like this projection of a constellation. It's a picture of her patron. It's her patron, Guy Fairy's face breathing fire on a dragon. Like a really bad Photoshop, but that's what it is.
Amazing.
And when I make an intelligence or wisdom check or a constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, I treat anything below a 9 as a 10.
Okay.
And that is my bonus action.
Very well. Okay. Legendary action. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. I'm going to have another 2 actions spent on coils. This one's going towards, say, Klanker.
What did Klanker do?
Exist.
Clanking around.
A 30 to hit you, Klanker.
Yeah.
Okay. You will take 27 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled in exactly the same way that Polly is. The portion of the body that you see right in front of you, some just primordial magic reaches out and grabs hold of you. There is a check to get out if you want to, or you can just fight while grappled. But yeah, that's those 2 legendary actions. Up next is...
Real quick, because I think I have something, if I can find it.
Okay.
I have shield, and I have not done a reaction yet.
Okay.
That
so
is...
shield, would it bring your armor class up to... would it... The attack roll was 30.
Yeah, no, I still get it. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay.
Okay. Like, not trying to tell you how to play your character. I just...
No, you're good. I hadn't used that one before, and I was like, I swear I have something, and I forgot how it worked.
Yeah. On a lower roll? Sure. Okay. So that's those legendary actions. Hamry, you are up. Feeling much better now.
I got better. We're just going to keep going down the list of... So, bonus action, we'll send the troops at it again.
Okay. Roll for 4 more hits.
Hey, 30.
Wow, that was close to max. All right.
Yeah, I was off by 2.
Okay. This thing's...
And...
it's taking some hits.
All right. How much hits? Like, is it like super bloodied? Is it just inconvenience?
Let's see. What's his max hit points? No, not bloodied yet.
Okay. I would like to... So I have 2 spells, just for thinking out loud. I have Flesh to Stone, which would kind of start making it...
Yeah, it would.
Like, kind of start winding down the fight if it, fails. And then I have Disintegrate, which is just straight damage. Not bloody yet. Disintegrate's a lot of damage, sure. We'll try Disintegrate. Creature targeted by the spell must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that's the right one.
And it is still a 22, 18 plus the 4 that we have from the hero speed.
Does not pass.
Heck yeah. Alright.
It is going to use its second legendary resistance to pass this one, because I know how much damage that's going to do.
Okay. So this is a 10d6 plus 40 on the failed. On the...
It's half damage on a pass. So...
Yeah. 73, so 72, 36. And that... Alrighty, it is messing with me, I'm just a hamster. Before my move action, I would like to be behind pretty much anything, because I am a small hamster.
So the good news is, you find cover everywhere.
Heck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There are leaves bigger than me. And yeah, that will do it for me. I am doing the glass cannon thing.
The last legendary action for this round is going to be spent. The head is going to pop up right where you are, Hamry. You have gotten its attention. Yep.
Remember, I'm
the head pops. And so, Polly, you're back on the material plane as the body moves forward. Slower than before.
Polly just takes a deep breath because she's able to breathe regular air again.
Yeah.
That's what oxygen tastes like.
The head is in Hamry's face, like, and this thing is the size of the city gate. Like, that's the head, right? It's huge. And there's a massive Hamry-sized eyeball staring right at you.
God, could you imagine? Like, and this is Hamry talking to the snake. I can't believe they did that to you. That's just rude. You go get him, though, buddy.
Klanker, you're up.
Alrighty, I feel like I just went. Okay.
It's quick combat. We only have 5 participants.
Cannons and gun. Once again, and I won't get as much of a boost because I'm not in range. I'm not ranged anymore.
Now that I mention it, Klanker, you're grappled. So while Polly is now on the material plane, Klanker is getting their first experience on the ethereal plane, seeing just the gigantic monstrosity that this is.
Klanker does not like it. And is like making sure that nothing falls out of their cloak.
Okay.
But their cannons will still fire. So that is math that I am doing with my calculator. 44 that time with the cannons, and it still pushes. So I don't know how they are in relation to everything now.
Between Polly slowing it and you pushing it, I'll say you managed to just inch your way back into the material plane.
Fabulous. And then I guess actually I'll spend my action trying to get ungrappled, because actually Klanker really didn't like that.
Yeah, because as long as you're in melee, which is grappled. So roll a athletics or acrobatics.
Neither are great.
Or if you have a magical way of getting out of a grapple, that will work too.
No. I was actually debating on Coin of Absolute, but I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, we're getting to the end of the night. We're getting close to 10 o'clock, so use it or lose it.
Sure. Let's do it.
Whichever way this rolls, it's gonna be a wild magic surge. Evens or odds?
I'm feeling pretty odd tonight.
So nat one. Sorry.
Dang.
I mean, it wasn't odd.
Well, I'm assuming it wasn't even, which makes it a nat one.
Yeah, so you called odds, and it landed on evens.
I got that.
Yeah.
So I'm like mega grappled. What's the... So should I roll 2?
Yeah, so wild magic surge on a nat 1. So 2d100s. And I will be taking the worst of the options.
Fabulous. 29 and 15.
Okay. So neither are really relevant right now. But
Fabulous.
For the next...
Love that answer.
Yeah. For what it's worth, for the next 8 hours, you and all your allies have disadvantage on initiative rolls.
I'll take it.
That was the worst of the two. The other one is just
so much worse.
It could have.
Oh god, yeah.
So, harmless effect. And that's the end of the initiative rounds. You're watching as enemies attack and get attacked back, or allies attack and get attacked back. The Leviathans advance has stopped as you guys have pushed it back several times, which means that there's not more chaos being strewn across the battlefield. Your allies are starting to organize and fight back, but again, more of those coils seem to be launching back out at each of the attackers as they attack. But back at the top of the initiative, Diana, you're up again.
Okay. I am going to call on all the strength and power I have and burn my 8th level spell slot with the spell Sunburst. So this is going to be another Constitution saving throw with a DC of 21. And on a failed save, the Leviathan will take 12d6 radiant damage and be blinded, and on a successful save, it'll take half damage and isn't blinded.
It failed. Yes. It is going to use its last legendary resistance to pass.
Okay.
And it's now out of legendary resistances.
Okay. 8. So 26 plus 8 is 34. That would have been full damage. So half damage.
Well, so you have it, but then you double it because it's radiant.
Yeah.
So just 34.
Yeah. Not great. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's... You're hitting its head. The head is looking particularly bad, right? So the body is taking damage just wherever it's showing, but you guys have really been laying into the head a lot too, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all you got? Do your trees do any damage?
They don't. They all missed. Okay. And no, I don't do anything else.
Okay. Which brings us back to the Leviathan.
The Leviathan does start its turn in my Spirit Guardians.
It does, which means it has to make another con save?
Wisdom. Okay. Wisdom saving, yeah. It's 20.
Oh, it passes.
It's 21.
Yeah. So still takes half doubled to regular damage. So you tell me.
Ooh, nice rolls. 38.
Okay. All right. So he's going to take 3 attacks, 2 coils, and a bite. The coils are not grappling coils like they have been doing. They are just lashing out. Polly, you're going to get 1 because you've been tearing into it.
Yep.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes, a 22 does hit me.
Okay. So 23 bludgeoning to Polly. Another coil is going towards Hamry. Does a 22 hit you?
I'm a hamster, sir, yes.
26 bludgeoning to Hamry.
Oh.
And then a bite attack against Diana, because... yeah. 29 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits. Ouch.
Only 20 slashing damage to you. As it chomps down.
Ow.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Dex save. That's an 8.
Say that again?
That is an 8.
That is not enough, as the Leviathan swallows you.
What?
Oh, shit!
Alright, then.
There will be consequences at the start of your turn.
Oh, I bet there will be.
You are now blinded and restrained. That's just blinded and restrained. It is pitch black. You can't see anything because you're inside of it.
Okay.
So, that is Leviathan's turn. Holly.
So
first, real quick.
Yep.
Did you pass the con save for maintaining Spirit Guardians?
I'm going to, because I can't get below a 10.
Understood.
But yes, I did.
Okay.
13 on the die. So, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast I'm gonna look at this damn serpent, and I'm going to say, listen, you might be big, but very clearly you don't like the light too much. And I'm going to again with this time with one claw on attached to its back. I'm going to go ahead and cast a guiding bolt just right up against it.
Okay.
At seventh level.
Oh boy. All right. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a ranged attack roll, and you are in melee range.
Okay, in that case, can I redirect? Oh, can I actually redirect it to the head?
It's still going to be a disadvantage. Can I give you a metagame suggestion?
Sure.
Use the Felix die because it takes away advantage and disadvantage.
The Felix die is +5.
On top of whatever you normally would roll.
Okay. It's just a straight roll +5.
Yeah.
Plus whatever other bonuses I have.
Correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I will do that. I will go ahead and use the Felix die on that.
Okay.
That's an 18 on the die, so that's 23 plus the 4. So 27.
That does hit.
Okay. And I already rolled the die because I didn't want to count up 10. I didn't want to count up all 10 fucking D6 all at once.
Okay.
So that's 35 plus another, 45, 49.
Oh.
Radiant.
49 radiant?
Yep, so double it.
So 98?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. That's so minis.
That's a lot of minis.
That's a good amount of minis.
Okay. This thing's looking rough.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, I was supposed to add another 4 to that, wasn't I?
So another 8?
I think.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Yeah.
It's damage rolls as well.
Yeah. So yeah, another 8.
Okay. Okay. As a reaction, it's not doing great. You've disabled its regeneration. You clocked that it's vulnerable to radiant. It's still gonna do its coil on you, Polly, as a legendary action.
Yeah, of
you're
course.
tearing into it. 22 to hit.
I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay.
And I'm going to Silvery Barbs.
Okay. It's still the 22 is still the lowest roll.
Okay. Well, then I do take it.
You
23
get +4
bludgeoning.
AC.
Yeah, I have the +4 AC already.
Just making sure.
How much did you say?
23.
23. Did my guiding bolt trigger wild magic?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Just one,
Yeah,
right?
just one. We're gonna do the cleric list.
67.
No effect. The next authority figure that you speak to thinks you're lying to them.
Yes, love it. All right.
Okay. Hamry, back to you.
Oh gosh. I am going to be. I am also, by the way, out of pretty much all my high level spells. Avard's Black Tentacles, Ebony Tentacles fill a 20-foot square on ground that you can see was in range. I'm going to attempt to cast it around its head.
All right.
They turn the ground into difficult terrain when a creature enters or blah, blah, blah. Creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained.
26 on the dex save.
That passes. On a success, it frees itself, so I'm assuming that just means that...
It's not restrained.
Well, it's going to start its turn in it, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Unless it just leaves that space. Because the head is there. The head can move away.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, when you start your turn with it in its space, it'll do another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And then I'll have the troops do again. So are we doing the usual?
Yeah. 4 hits.
Not 89. That's definitely not accurate. 29.
Okay. It's still up. But...
Rude.
Klanker might be the one to finish it, though. Its last reaction attack is going to be another bite attack. This one at Hamry. Does a 29 hit you?
Sure does.
No!
I
27 slashing and a dex save, please.
Little buddy, no.
17. Just wait. Do you get a plus to this?
Not to saves, I don't think, right?
No. Have you used?
You have a D10
I was gonna say,
that you can't add
have
to
you
it.
used the D10? It's time. This is the one.
It is now a 20.
Which just saves. It bites you, but you avoid being swallowed.
I still take the full 27?
Yes. You take 27. Okay. It's out of legendary actions. It's out of legendary resistances. It's really on its last legs. Klanker.
My cannons hit it for 46.
Your cannons blast enough of a hole in its head that it collapses.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Somebody should probably get Diana out of their mouth.
Well, so the body starts to disintegrate.
Oh.
It seems like it is... I'll just post this. When Leviathan drops to 0 hit points, her body is destroyed, but her essence travels back to her domain. So.
Oh man, I was hoping for some Leviathan steak later.
Yeah. So her body disintegrates. Was anybody still in the ethereal plane? I think everybody was on the material
just
plane.
Out of it, yeah.
Yeah, you had just.
Yeah, we all got out.
Okay. So those portals close. There was a second where they were still open, and you could have lunged through as they were closing, and not be trapped on the ethereal plane. None of you had to worry about that, unless one of you tries to go to the ethereal plane for some reason. However, the combined efforts of the 4 of you, along with the rest of the army that was attacking everywhere, you have killed the Leviathan, which was Death's mount. However, looking around, you don't see Death anywhere. And you get the sense that while you were fighting Leviathan, Death took a stroll into town.
God damn it, we had one job.
But
we did a job.
Because of your efforts,
we did.
The Bardrock Cafe won't have to deal with Leviathan 2.
Ooh.
So, well done. That is going to be our session tonight, because I know we're past when we were supposed to be done. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good.
I have 8 hit points.
Yeah?
I was about to heal. I was going to try to use either Thunder Wave or make myself really spiky to get out of grapple. But I'm glad I didn't have to.
I was about to start dropping people, because those of you that got swallowed...
I was trying to think, what can I do inside? I was like, I'll turn into a crocodile and, start eating him or something.
Maybe elemental damage works in its gut.
Yeah, maybe spike growth would be good.
Oh yeah, so the good news, inside, anything you did would have hit it, right? There's, he's everywhere. There's no armor class anymore, you just hit. Downside is, the reverse is also true, right? You're just taking damage.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't come to that. You guys did tons of damage. I hope you had fun.
So much.
Oh yeah.
Artificers are hard.
Yeah. Those cannons are crazy.
I could have also made them explode. So if the Leviathan had tried to eat one, I could have made it explode.
Good to know, because I did consider it. Because those cannons were doing a lot. But yeah. Well done. You killed the Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all for playing. Thank you to all our listeners at home for listening. And stay tuned for the Bardrock Cafe finale.
Woo!
Right.
Nadir, I took your advice and ordered tabletop gaming supplies from our sponsor, Dragon Master Games. I got a new book, some dice, and other accessories.
That's wonderful. And you remembered to tell them in the comments that Bardrock Cafe sent you?
Yeah, of course. But now I have another problem. Brock gave me the money for the supplies and said it's coming out of the budget. What does that mean?
Oh, well, our show and the other shows on the network are partially funded by our viewers on Patreon and Ko-fi. In addition to covering costs like editing and web hosting, we use some of those funds to purchase the actual games we play on air. Because, as creators, we want to support the developers as much as we can.
Okay, so like, our viewers can go to the Patreon and Ko-fi linked in the show notes to support us and the rest of the network? I didn't know that.
Yes, correct. Anyway, why don't you tell me more about this game you're planning?